This week, then Saturday, August 3rd, is SummerSlam. And it looks like a great card. We got 7 matches on the show. Some highly anticipated matches we got on the show. So let's do some SummerSlam predictions. First match for the United States Championship. Logan Paul defending his title against LA Knight. Yeah. I think this match should have happened at Mania, but they wanted to do Randy and Kevin because obviously Logan Paul has some unfinished business with Kevin Owens and the whole Randy thing. Obviously, they wanted to add Randy to that, and it was a great match. But I think LA Knight should have got his moment at Mania, or he still should have won Money in the Bank. I think Damien Priest have doing a pretty good run. You can honestly say it's better than Cody, but it should have been LA Knight. To this day, it should have been LA Knight. Even 10 years later, it still should have been LA Knight. But he's going to get his moment here. I think, I know it's in Cleveland, it's in Logan Paul's hometown. He could easily win, and maybe they can continue this to another pay-per-view. But just give LA Knight the title. Logan Paul's title reign, 2 title defenses in the last 200 days. That's terrible. Come on now. Terrible United. I think he's the third longest United States champion in the last 10 years. I think John Moxley and MVP are above him. Bro, what? He haven't even defended the title. But even John Moxley didn't defend the title either when he was champion back in the day. Just give it to Logan. Not Logan Paul. LA Knight. Yeah. Whose game is it? LA Knight. Yeah. Next match for the women's championship. Bayley's the champion versus Nia Jax. And obviously, Bayley's run so far in 2024 have been very underwhelming. They haven't really done anything. She just kind of been there as champion. It's kind of been about other things. And I don't like the women's division is kind of, I don't know. They haven't been doing much with Bayley. It's like she fought Piper Niven at Clash of the Castle. I mean, it's Piper Niven. Like, no one really cares. They just did it because she's from Scotland. Before that, she fought Naomi and Tiffany at Backlash, but this was like 3 months ago. So it was like, that's it. That's all she did since from WrestleMania. Like, she fought Io Shirai, and it's like, yep, that's it. You have to do nothing. And that story going into that match was great. So it was like, for her to come out and have a terrible reign, it's like, bro, what we doing? Io's reign wasn't that good, but it's like, at least she fought people. Like, she fought Asuka and Charlotte. I think she fought Bianca too. Like, she had challengers. Bayley find nobody, but she's fighting Nia, and really the main story about this is Nia and Tiffy. Tiffy's the new Miss Money in the Bank, so it's like they have a story there where she could cash in. She teasing she's gonna cash in, she don't because Nia doesn't want her to, and it's like it's not really about Bayley. It's really about Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. So I think Nia Jax gonna win. I do not see Bayley walking out SummerSlam as champion. Either Nia Jax wins or Tiffany Stratton cashes in. So that's what's gonna happen. Either Nia Jax wins the title or Tiffany Stratton walks out. And I know a lot of people don't want to see Nia Jax as women's champion, but she's been doing a great work. Like I know last recently years when her last run in the company was ended off terribly, but she's doing great work now. All right, so we can't sit here and be like she sucks. She saved the women's division. All right, let's be on AA. She saved it. She literally came back. Rhea had no one to fight, no legit challengers. She came back. Oh, Rhea has a legit challenger now. So come on now. I'm gonna say yeah. Nia Jax wins the title or Tiffany cashes in. Other match we got Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. They had a match at Money in the Bank. Pretty good match. A lot of people expected Braun Breaker to win. I didn't. I mean, come on, it's Sami Zayn. He literally defeated Gunther at Mania. Gunther had a 666-day reign as Intercontinental Champion. Do you really think he's going to lose within 3 months? Like, come on, Sami Zayn needs to have a decent, lengthy reign. He needs to beat people. He can't just. He should have lost to Chad Gable. I don't think Braun Breaker should be in this spot. I really don't. I know he's going to win this match, so it's like nothing I can do. But he shouldn't be in this match. It should be Chad Gable. Like, I know we already had 1,000 matches, but it should be Chad Gable. Like, Braun Breaker's going to win this title and be champion for ever. He's going to be champion for at least 6 months or maybe more. Like, come on. Braun Breaker wins. Obviously, I don't like that there's no tag titles online on the show. Like, DIY is facing, I think, the Bloodline on SmackDown. Finn Balor and JD aren't doing nothing with the tag titles. Like, what are we doing? Other matches. Ooh. No, let's do this match first. Damian Priest versus Gunther for the I said Intercontinental. I'm so used to Gunther having the IC title. Okay, for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this match, people wasn't really excited for, but then that promo they did on Raw like 2 weeks ago, the story going into it with Damien's like, even his story about working from the streets and now he's there as World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther been given everything. He was very privileged when he was a kid, And he said when, to being on the streets, that's a choice. And he said, people like you. He's like, hey, yo, chill, Gunther. He said, people like you. Like, hey, yeah, okay, let's calm down. But yeah, I think this match is very unpredictable. I like that Damian Priest have been like a baby face, but he's still like a heel with the Judgment Day. It's kind of a weird dynamic, but it works. And what Damian Priest been doing for the last 2 months, man, really, like, at first I was like, I don't know, Damian Priest is world champion, I'm not feeling it. He's like, he just doesn't feel like a world champion. But now, he feels like a world champion. I can't even cap. Like, he feels like a world champion. So I can see him retaining here. But honestly, I still think Gunther's going to win. I think it could go either way. Maybe Finn Balor or something cost him because they've been kind of teasing their breakup. But I'm just gonna say Gunther wins. I think because Finn said on Raw that everybody's gonna be going it alone. So I think, I think Gunther's gonna just win and beat Damian Priest. I do not see Gunther losing clean. So yeah, Gunther wins and he walks in Bash at Berlin as World Heavyweight Champion. Next match, we got Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. CM Punk is back. We're finally getting this match. This match is 6 months in the making, 7 months in the making. We're finally getting this match. All what they've been doing for the last couple weeks, a couple of months. Drew McIntyre rubbing it in at CM Punk after he won a world title at WrestleMania, just for him to get costed by CM Punk. CM Punk costed him on the or after against Jey Uso. He costed him getting at Clash of the Castle against Damian Priest, again at Money in the Bank, and now we're here. Seth Rollins is the special guest referee of this match. He's definitely going to play a central part into this match, and I think he's going to cost CM Punk the match against Drew. It's going to happen. CM Punk or Seth Rollins on Raw basically say he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So, yeah, and he doesn't like Punk, and he doesn't like Drew, but he doesn't like Punk way more. So, it's definitely going to happen. And I think Drew McIntyre needs to win this first match anyway. Like, CM Punk just came after an injury, been gone for 6 months. Like, it doesn't make sense for CM Punk to come back and just beat Drew McIntyre. Like, what? Like, it's Drew McIntyre. Like, what? You got to build up for them. We need a multiple matches. If CM Punk just comes back and beat him out of the way, like, what? There's no point in doing more matches. So, yeah, Drew wins. And they fight at Bash of Berlin, and this ends at Bad Blood in October. Another match that could end at Bad Blood is Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. And look, Liv Morgan have been doing her best work for the last couple months. Obviously, I haven't been able to talk about it. I've been lazy. But she been doing the best work for a run, obviously, doing the stuff with Dominic and everything. And obviously, Rhea been gone. She returned a couple weeks ago. And us to get this matchup, it's great, man. It's SummerSlam looking like a great show. This match, I can only see going one way. I know, I think Liv Morgan is going to win with the help of Dominic. I know people, I think Rhea's going to win. Like, no, if Rhea wins, you can't continue the rivalry. The rivalry's over. Like, there's no, let's run it back. No, Rhea's supposed to be like kind of like the babyface. She just beats and conquers the hill already. What else you got to end the feud? Like, you can't end it this early. We just started. Like, Rhea just came back like 3 weeks ago. Liv wins. They do something else at Bash of Berlin, maybe like a mixed tag team match or whatever they want to do. And then I don't know what they do for September, because September I don't think there's a pay-per-view. And then it ends at Bad Blood in a stipulation match. And then Rhea wins. That's what happens. I know, Rhea shouldn't lose to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, she's establishing herself as a star. You know, all right? So, Liv Morgan wins with help of Dominic. Rhea gotta leave, bro. Rhea is a babyface. I think Rhea in Judgment Day, she did everything she could, the stuff with Dominic and everything. She did everything she could do. It doesn't make sense to continue this match or for her to be in the Judgment Day. There's no point. Just have her move on, do something else, and I think everything's good. So, Liv Morgan wins and retains. Next match is for what other match is even on the show? Like, am I like stupid? Bro, I think like Chad Gable and Team Gable versus YS6 should have definitely been on the show. Because that YS6 debut, oh my god, that was something. I never saw a debut like that. Like, that was one of the coolest debuts. Like, not even this cool, one of the greatest debuts of all time. Like, top 10 maybe even top 5. That was so cool. But I think they definitely should have been on the show. I think the tag titles should have been defended on the show. At least the DIY's tag titles. Because DIY, I think Johnny Gargano's from Cleveland, so I think that definitely should have happened. But they have, 7 matches already on the show, so it only makes sense for it not to happen. So obviously that sucks there. Bianca's missing, Jay Cargill. A lot of people are missing from the show. Jay Uso. But yeah, it sucks. But yeah, I think the last match is Cody Rhodes versus Solo, and obviously not a lot of people are big fans of this match, and I understand. I agree. Solo isn't the same as a Roman Reigns or Rock. I thought we were gonna get Rock and Cody this year at SummerSlam, but obviously the Rock is still gone. We might get that match at Mania. I really don't want that match at Mania because I want him and Randy. Like, it's, they're doing it. And I feel like this story really isn't for just Cody. It's really just for Roman Reigns to come back. My tribal chief, my glorious king to return. And yeah, he's going to return. Maybe help Cody win, because Solo and his new group, Tamatanga, Tamaloa, and Jacob Fatu, they all attacked Randy, Kevin, his friends, so they won't be able to aid him in, trying to number the bloodline. They won't be able to do that. So yeah. So Cody's gonna need some help, and why not have the tribal chief help? I don't know. Obviously, they probably won't be on the same team, but he'll just help because Solo have been calling him out for the past couple months. It's like, I'm the tribal chief and doing stuff that Roman will do, like the triple power bomb, the spear. Like, bro, you're not Roman Reigns. Blood think he Roman. But yeah, I think obviously this ain't a main SummerSlam main event, but it's really just to bring Roman back. All right, so Roman Reigns comes back, helps Cody win. When Cody moves on to something else, he might move on to Randy, even though I think they should do that at Mania. But if you do that at Mania, who else do you do like now? Like, it's in the rosters, especially on SmackDown. I mean, there's not much main eventers in that division. They already did AJ, they did Logan Paul. The next is Randy. They could do something with Kevin, but Kevin is still a babyface, so I don't think they would do that. Maybe they could, but yeah, Cody retains. I don't know if there's any other matches I missed, but yeah, should be a great show though.